Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. We're randoming on our streak today. That could be bad. Oh, it's Lilith again. Okay, so I mean that could be bad, but at least it's not the Keeper. TEMA, TEMA, 1RC6. Let's do it. It's weird. My immediate feeling here is almost like a feeling an athlete would have or something. It's like I'm not seeing the board right now. Hey, come on, brain. Let's get everything into the right spots there in the cerebral cortex. We did all right on that room. Let's hope it doesn't end up impacting us much here. Might just be overthinking it a little bit. We got Zodiac, an item I actually think is pretty solid. We don't have Stompy. Stompy is actually really valuable on the first couple of floors if you can get it. You know, don't always have bombs to deal with tinted rocks. Maybe find yourself a black market or something like that. But as Lilith, I do think we have to be, depending on what your first item is, and you know, with our first item being Zodiac, I think we have to be a little bit more conscious of our HP than a lot of other characters would have to be. Less than some other characters would have to be, but I definitely don't want to just like go to that curse room and throw away a black heart on this floor. Like on top of that, that would put us in a horrible spot. But we might get a little bit more room for flexibility if we get like Mr. Dolly or Squeezy or, you know, even the pacifier or Binky or something from our boss. Could put us in a position where we're a little bit more, a little bit safer, I guess. I'd like to use, oh, never mind. I was going to say I was going to use this bomb to look for a secret room. Instead, we blew up a tinted rock, and we got the, well, the shittiest of shit draws for right now, which was a golden chest we can't do anything with. I figured just don't shoot at him while he's by this fire. Maybe we can get him to walk into the fire. It's probably better to just go for it here. Okay, please move yourself just slightly backwards. That was pretty stupid of me to get hit there, but again, DPS or HP, I will accept pretty much either of those or anything that gives us a chance at future considerations, you know, stuff that works towards a transformation. Anything like that is great. Let's see. We're going to start with Blood Clot. It's DPS, can't complain about that. I don't know if you go to the curse room on this floor in our current situation. Take us down to half of a black heart. We got no bombs or anything. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna opt, or I'm gonna imagine that we're probably not going to get Burning Basement on the next floor, hopefully, which will make things slightly easier. We got 2 red chests, which is pretty good. We do have to hit this Incubus at some point. But the way he's acted, it's treating me more like a succubus, if you know what I mean. We can't. I can't. I'd like to, but I can't. Why can't I? Because if I accidentally fuck it up... Oh, shit. Kill him. If I accidentally fuck it up and walk on the spikes, I would be dead upon leaving the room. Like, I would pick up Guppy's collar and be dead. This is a consequence of us not having an HP upgrade from the boss. It's a consequence that I'll live with, and also the curse room did nothing for us, but it's a consequence I'll live with, but we're in a real tight situation right now. We're gonna have to navigate the next floor nicely. Looks like it's just the basement, which is really nice for us, and we got Zodiac. Zodiac gave us Sagittarius here, so we have a speed upgrade along with piercing shots, so it's probably one of the best Zodiac items we could get, especially in a delicate situation. We get a nickel, so if we get into our shop, we got a really good chance at a spirit heart. We also have a tinted rock right here. It's like plenty of conceivable outs for getting some more HP. All we gotta do is actually make it happen. I think you probably would have done the same. I think most people wouldn't have taken that deal with the devil. You know, we can't fly. It's just a little too risky for the purpose of getting Guppy's... oh, that's so bad. For the purpose of getting Guppy's hairball, right? If it had been an item that standalone was pretty sweet, then I would have been all over it, or at least I would have given it more thought. But for Guppy's hairball, it just gives us a better chance of becoming Guppy. It may stop us from becoming Guppy later in the run, that I don't have that Guppy item that we could have gotten there. But it doesn't fuck up our precedent, because we're still going to get a deal with the devil on this floor guaranteed. So this has been a very complex, in my opinion, start to this run. It also helps if you don't lose a full black heart against that enemy in the curse room. Probably helps if you just don't go in the curse room in general, I guess. But, you know, we've made our bed. It's time to lie in it. We're really looking for bombs. Bombs would help us out quite a lot here. Don't think we need to pop Box of Friends here. It's kind of the thing. You want to use it as often as possible, but on a floor like this where, you know, the next big room could be our death, potentially, we really want to make sure we're being smart about it. You know, we have to save it for the pivotal moment. This could be it. This could be where we start turning this one around, like, easily. Throw this down here. 2 of these. I'd rather do like a tall room than a skinny room right here. 2 of these have turned into golden chests exclusively so far. It's really just one of those situations where you're like, is this run meant to be? Is this meant to be the one where we're having a chance, or not? And then no consumable drop right next to the shop. Disappointing. Not the end of the world, but disappointing. We've got to do our best to persevere here. Usually Isaac runs, you know, even if they suck for a while, the day breaks at some point and you manage to get in there and get what you need. But as of right now, we've had about, you know, 4 or 5 dice rolls work out exactly the opposite way that we would want them to. Not the end of the world. You know, there's also other good stuff happening here. We got a tinted rock available. Ooh, just be a little careful here. We got a tinted rock available. All we need now is a bomb to actually take advantage of it. And hope it doesn't pay out with a golden chest. Who knows, man? These golden chests could pay out with, like, goat's heads or something like that. But, alright. Now we got what I would consider to be a fair task in front of us. Not easy, but not exceptionally tough. Got to beat Ragman without taking damage. If we do, we'll get his item and to deal with the devil. If we get hit once, we'll get his item. If we get hit twice, we'll die. We did it the right way. I think you take in 2 HP. This is the one time I'm going to break my own rule. And I do think you have to get precedent here. Maybe not have to is a strong word, but I think you'd like to get precedent here. So we got precedent and a black heart. Oh, we at least have a very small amount of room to breathe. This one has not been easy. And, you know, the 1 black heart doesn't go a long, long way. We have basically no consumables except a little bit of money to show for our run so far. But we're alive. We have Deal with the Devil Precedent. We have Zodiac. We have a little bit of damage up from the Blood Clot. And, you know, Cambion Conception slowly is working us towards our next familiar. This is a little bit of a dry run right now. Can't really be happy going for that curse room right now. So we do have on this floor Scorpio. Oh, that was bad damage. Can't just give it up that easily. Scorpio is going to be helpful. I can't deny that. A little bit of poison damage at least helps us deal with crowded rooms. Just get in there. Like, get that damage over time stacked up. That's what's important. We got a bomb, so we actually can access one of these, you know, myriad tinted rocks that seems to be appearing on a regular basis. I would give up, as of right now, all hope of seeing boss rush on this run. This is pretty unlikely. The big thing is going to be getting some HP on this floor, or at least making the HP that we have last. I was really hoping that Deal with the Devil would be 9 lives or something I could trade my red heart away for, like, more spirit hearts or something like that, but at least it gave us a shot. You know, it did give us a black heart in the end. We traded a red heart for precedent and a black heart, which is suboptimal. Oh, but sometimes necessary. Okay, now we're back in the shit. This is what happens when you don't kill enemies quickly. You can find yourself getting stuck in the dredger here. Okay, took out one side of the map. That's important. Get him poisoned. Hide out. You know, this is our secret room in all likelihood, so that should do it. Crack that open. We got another bomb back. Just let me get into our item room or shop, please. Preferably both, I suppose. Unfortunately, even though this guy's... even though he's fairly likely to pay out with some money, we can't really afford to take him up on it yet. That's pretty good. And we don't need to, thankfully, as well, because we've got, you know, all this money here. We're much better off trying to figure out how we're going to get another little bit of HP out of this one. This is good. Good. Almost killed one for free. Okay, did kill one for free. Where's this other guy going to go? Perfect. That was ideal. Our item room is inaccessible. Just Just give me the consumables I need to survive. That red heart area over there is just a cruel joke. This area is also it's a crueler joke. It's a joke about a donut. Okay, just, you know, if we hit him, we hit him. If we don't hit him, no harm, no foul, right? What do we care? 2 hits, yeah, these guys are very untanky, so, you know, 1 hit and a poison is probably enough. More bombs. Can't get into any of our other rooms, but we could start... We have to, unfortunately. We could start cracking some mushrooms here if we have to. So we take that basically for immediate survivability. Now we got 4 bombs. And our boss fight. That's good. Okay, we should kill the spawners, but I want to kill the enemies that... Oh, right, the blue poops. I want to kill the enemies that have been created from the spawners first. Okay, so that is... It's probably putting the other spawner in a position where he's like, you know, 2 hits away from death or something. Beautiful. Okay. The Empress, that's pretty good, actually. We're fighting the Stain. Dude, that is not easy. It's alright. There are places you can stand that make the Stain fight not so bad. There you go. Stack up some damage here. Honestly, I think if we get the Eternal Heart to survive, maybe we just go down to the next floor. I think we just leave. Take a pentagram, run. We missed the item room, we missed the shop. What can I do? There's not really much I can do about that. We now have 2 HP. What a time to be alive. If we find some red hearts, we can start donating money at our shop to maybe eventually take advantage of Cambion Conception. That's probably 1 full heart of damage, so I would be scared right now. Also fucks up our deal with the devil chance, but as just life, watch out for the spikes. Yep, that was 1 full heart. Hilarious. Spend a key, ride a cowboy. Okay, we'll take this. Let's come down this way instead. This way doesn't require me to go through any spikes. What's our Zodiac item? Really seems like it's Scorpio again, based on the fact that we're poisoning enemies. Did get a damage up, but holy Christ, we're still, like, in this, man. We're invested, is what I'm trying to say politely. We're fucked, is what I'm trying to say impolitely. But we're only fucked for now. You know, it's a transient thing. It's a temporary, it's a chemical reaction, not a physical reaction. You know, it's not a state change. We can get out of this. It's not going to be easy, and it's going to require some, you know, we're going to jiggle the lock a little bit to get it to open, you know? It's an old lock, it needs a little bit of help. Sometimes the key, this is not meant to be a sexual, like, it was meant exclusively to be a metaphor about locks, but it's kind of blossomed that way. Joker? Get out of jail free cards. So it's a free door opening. I may use this as a key. Oh, don't be a pussy, fight Mega Satan. Yeah, well, you don't be a pussy. Go try to punch an oncoming 18-wheeler. If you weren't a pussy, you'd do it. That's the worst logic, man. Okay, so we're not going to use it to get into our item room. I really don't like the idea of using get out of jail free to get into our shop. But with 20 cents at this point in our lives, maybe that's where we want to be with it. I do think we probably fight our boss right now. We got 2 HP. It might never get better for us than right now. For this floor, at least. So, just fight the boss right now. I mean, let's remember, the last item we actually got to see was fucking D10. Last item we got to see from an item room, at least. Our boss item has been pretty good, man. Like, you know, the pentagram was a nice one. Blood clot's okay. If we have to fight Krampus right now, this is the best time for us to fight Krampus. We've got a little bit of HP. I won't have a charge, but we got a little bit of HP at least. No deal with the devil regardless. Dare I take the pills? 3 of them are the same. 3 I can see forevers. Perks, also pretty good. So we'll try to use get out of jail free on this card so we can take I can see forever, but I can see forever may well be more valuable later, of course. Or sorry, what I mean to say is get out of jail free may well be more valuable later. Okay, so there's like a lot more money. Maybe we do prioritize our shop. Like all signs are pointing to shop here. Getting a lot of money. We have a get out of jail free card. We got 2 golden poops. Maybe we go to our shop first, and then we don't necessarily have to use get out of jail free to get into our shop. Maybe we could buy a key. I can't believe that in some way we actually have a chance at boss rush on this run as well. Dude, the camera from that exit of the secret room made me a little bit nauseous, but that's alright. I think that panning is like a new thing that they added, but just a little, not anxiety inducing, just inducing, just anxiety inducing. No, it's just a little motion sickness. Ain't nothing but an inner ear thing, baby. Lost the genetic lottery. You might be saying, you know, NL, you can get closer to these guys. If they keep coming over to me, why would I bother getting closer to them? They're making our life real easy right now. I'll go one rung closer. Give this like a little chance of hitting us, but I'm not gonna make it too easy on them, even if it takes us a little longer to finish the room. I already said abandon all hope of getting to boss rush, and I'll stick by that. Man, our range, even with Blood Clot, is pretty nasty bad. He would have popped up by now. Okay. You're still shooting? Where are you going? Please. Oh, there we go. There's our chance. We got him once. It's good enough. Oh, now we can use our keys. Okay, we got homing bombs. We don't need more bombs, but homing bombs, sure. Thank you, I guess. Bad damage. Okay, but we're still in it, man. We're just waiting on Little Brim from KB and Conception. Mom's purse. We will buy. We will blow you up because you might give us a nickel. Thank you. We will buy the card. The card is Judgment. We will play the Judgment and try to get anything out of this guy. A key is actually very good. Thank you. 2 keys is great. 3 keys is lovely. Keep it up, man. I'm all for this right now. Paid out with the bean. That's not what we wanted. Hanged Man doesn't do shit for us, I think. The Hanged Man. Are we ever going to do anything with Get Out of Jail Free? What does it give us? It opens a room for us. You pretty much said it right there, didn't you? It opens a room for us. Maybe we use it to get full HP and then get into the boss trap room and open up 3 of those chests and just see what the heck we get out of them. That could be a pivotal moment. Just blow this one up to start so we can be ready. Okay. We got a bomb and some money. We'll pop this. We're only fighting 2 bosses. We got some HP out of it already, so we know, like, our odds of dying are pretty low. We can always use if it just gives us HP, which is, like, worst case scenario, we still got Can Be a Conception plays. You know, we're still getting something out of this. And I really feel like at this point, we have to leverage everything. This run is not good enough to not throw everything at the wall and see what sticks, you know? 2 cents is a horrible deal, though. And 3 cents out of the other one is god-awful. Just hideous. And we wasted 3 keys. And our only other means of opening a door was the Get Out of Jail Free card. So we're really hoping that we get a little bit more than, you know, what we've gotten so far. It's basically just been money and compensatory HP for what we've lost already. Don't make fun of me. Compensatory is a hard word. It's not used that often. Last one gave us several bombs. Could be worse. We're at full HP. Just go a little bit. The bombs, man. There's too many bombs. It doesn't take a bomb to make a stew. Just give me all your love and all your hugs and kisses too. You know, I'm looking for red hearts, please. Hey, a spirit heart as well. Okay, maybe can we take that? We can't take that. Now we have a barometer of our HP. So use that. Grab this. Oh, it's an HP upgrade. Okay. Give him 2 more cents. I don't give a shit. We're going deep on this one. You're done. Thanks for the keys. Almost saved me a bomb. And a golden heart. Okay, this is like, it's not good. But it's certainly, you know, probably has improved our chances of winning by a larger degree than you might expect. A little bit of a speed upgrade, HP upgrade. We got a black heart now. It took us forever to get to that point. But, yeah, sure, we were grinding there, man. We got something on that floor. We have 3 HP now. It's livable. Might as well pop I Can See Forever early. I do want to do that mob trap room. I just want to wait till we have a charge. Perhaps, obviously. Yo, you're hiding. I can't see anything. Why you always hiding? Why you always hiding? Okay, no daddy, stop memeing. Yo. I knew. I was talking all the time about Too Close by Next before that meme became a thing, okay? Some memes are based on nostalgia. They existed in advance of it, you know, being co-opted as a meme. By the way, for Zodiac, I have no idea what we got. I'm gonna guess not Taurus, based on the fact that we're not invincible after 45 minutes of this room. Certainly not Scorpio. Secret room? You know what? We got time, if we'd like to go to that secret room instead of fighting this guy immediately. What are the other options? This is a great question. We're not stomping. That's very disappointing, because I could crack all these skulls and maybe get some black hearts out of it. Could be Virgo, you know. Invincibility is a little bit longer. And hopefully is worth nothing for us on this floor. Hopefully it gives us jack shit. I'd say we've done relatively well with the Zodiac options so far. I mean that, by the way. It might sound like I'm being facetious. Just because the run sucks doesn't mean everything about the run has sucked. I think we've that was fantastic. I think we've mostly gotten pretty lucky with, you know, getting Scorpio and getting Sagittarius as our effects when we really needed, you know, when the run was very fragile. Second secret room. This is the perfect opportunity for us to fight a boss. We have a great chance of getting a deal with the devil. We have not fought Krampus yet. That would be disappointing if we fought Krampus at this point. Haven't gone through what we've gone through, but if we do, we do, man. That's the life of the situation there. That's not a sentence that people normally use. It's not I'm just like, a phrase is an invention of, it's a Northern Lionism is what I'm trying to say. That was incredibly dumb damage on my part. I really didn't think he'd wedge his way up there somehow. This does also give us, and this rarely happens this late, but oh my lord, you idiot, run. It does also give us our first familiar. Our first, like, non-incubus familiar that we can actually use to possibly, like, make Box of Friends a little bit better. We did get a deal with the devil. We have to take Mom's knife, even if I walk on the spikes. We lived. Maybe I wouldn't have died if I took that earlier. Why Mom's knife? Well, it actually kind of sucks with Incubus. I forgot about that. But we're going to roll with it. We got the Mom transformation. We also got Little Brimstone from KB and Conception. Now, with 11 bombs, I am going to immediately invest them into trying to find a black heart, because it's the difference between life and death on this run. Sincerely. Mom's knife, Lilith. There's no cakewalk. But the Little Brimstone alongside of it is so extraordinarily helpful. I'm gonna, oh, why was I looking for the second secret room? That's extremely silly. Glad we got a key out of that, because I did, you know, put one of my keys into it, just to throw that out there. Don't jump. You're not supposed to jump. You're not allowed to jump. Not on my watch, Tony Montana. Just find the shop. That's the only thing that matters right now. If you can find the shop, you're good to go, man. Like, we got the damage now. Especially with Little Brimstone, Mom's knife. We got the range, we got the damage. We got chances. A strength card in a pinch can be used to keep us alive, sort of. If we know the damage is coming, we can pop it quickly. Can't really seem to get the diagonal off here. Oh, diagonal off. Also my favorite Russian figure skater. Oh, come on. That should have hit. You know it should have hit. You're not fooling anybody. I'd say probably boss rush not going to happen now, considering it's depths 1 at 2330. You know what, though? Self-righteously, I'm kind of doing a great job over the past few Lilith runs of proving my case that Lilith is like one of the hardest characters in the game to win with. Item room is Harlequin, baby. Could be worse. Gives us a benefit. The Hoymit. Oh, yeah, we'll pop it. No, we can't pop it. Oh, now we can. My thinking was if there was a greed in here, I'd be pretty disappointed after that happened. But sure, we're good. I don't really want. We're not going to be able to afford anything anyway. That's okay. Go grab this strength card here. Now we're survivable. How did that happen? We're back, baby. I'm going to do our mob trap room, but I'm going to get a charge along the way so that we have a charge ready for it. And this is going to be like our 50-minute Lilith run. Things only get harder, you know, like... It's been pretty good, I guess, but... At this point, the run, it only gets harder. You know, Depths 1, rarely do people go, oh yeah, the Depths 1, that's where shit usually hits the fan, you know? The mom fight is a little bit of a run check. The mom's heart fight is more of a run check usually. It like exclusively gets more difficult. Unless we get the most amazing items in the world. Do you take strength or do you take the world? I think you take strength. May allow us to take a deal with the devil we wouldn't otherwise be allowed to. Certainly no hush fight in our future. May also just give us survivability that we desperately require. Let's do it, team. Somehow, some way, keep coming up with funky ass hits like every single day. What? That poop contained a spirit heart. Lucky us, I guess. Not really too concerned with that. Every day now. I boot up Isaac, I do the daily challenge, have a good daily challenge. Hey, let's add a run or two to the streak. Random as shit character, and just, like, grind up against it, man. I'm not even talking, like, in a, you know, next too close sort of way. Just fucking, like, mired in the minutia of a tough Isaac run, and... Well, no one can say we're not giving this our all, you know. This streak has not been gifted to us. Mom's Knife isn't even a guarantee as Lilith. So let's not even, like, act, please, like Mom's Knife is an automatic win as this character of all characters. Give me a half red heart. We're getting KB Conception here. I mean, Little Brimstone Mom's Knife is pretty good. Little Brimstone, I would probably say that on Lilith, Little Brimstone is more valuable than Mom's Knife. The ability to have infinite range on it, even with a little less damage, is... Okay, well, that's just... that room was a high-octane thrill ride. Secret room, usually. Okay, we got 2 bombs left still. Book of Shadows, or Book of Secrets, sorry, is at least, you know, something that gives us a little bit of mapping. This time it gave us access to the knowledge of where our second secret room was. Now we have Curse of the Maze, I think. Almost walked right into that. There's no reason, really, not to take as much time as we want to take here. Just enjoy yourself, man. And just be thankful it's not all over. When it could have been. I don't think we want anything here. But we do have an opportunity to pop this. And you know what? The true measure of a man is when he gives when he doesn't have to. That's an expression I just made up. It sort of sounds like a reasonable facsimile of a quote about generosity or charity. And I'll accept that. This blood bank is following us around. I kind of dig it, actually. Battery charge. May come in handy one day. Every extra spirit heart is beautiful, but we do want to avoid those blue fires just for now until we get extra bombs. Thank you. Because the second secret room, good chance of just directly giving us... you know, a demon heart or even an eternal heart, which could still be really, really valuable for us. Or giving us nothing at all. This is more of an interesting one. Gave us a lot of keys. And unlimited bombs. Okay, I'd say it worked out. What the? Oh, well, we're gonna get into our item room for free. Oh, there we go! Yeah! Yep. Yeah, we'll do it. No, you can't. As Lilith, you can't. You lose the incubus, right? It can fuck your whole run up. Almost any other time I'd do it, but as Lilith, I really just think we can't. We're gonna go pretty hard here, though, trying to get something good enough. Pisces is good. Is it good enough? I don't know. I think you go harder. Ankh, good, but good enough? I don't think so. Monster Manuel, you pick up. We got golden bombs, so I'm going until this machine cracks. It's cracked. We got scapular. Sure. It's not bad. Will I ever use it properly? Probably not, but it may save our life accidentally. You know, that's a D100 or no balls situation, but I've also, like, done D100 Lilith before, and I think or no, you know, I did a reroll room and fucked our run because I lost Incubus. I had to do, like, all of our damage with an attack fly or something. So, I don't feel bad about that. What we could have done is take the D100, I guess play that room until we ended up getting, or play the reroll until we ended up getting Ankh, respawn as Blue Baby, then D100, but there's no way we could have known that incredibly, like, specific series of events was going to take place. No matter how many times you play the game, that's not likely. Alright, Tomo, I see you're freaking out a little bit. Room's getting a little too hot for you. You got a full fur coat on. I appreciate this. I will open the door for you, but I have to kill Loki first. There you go. You'd like to escape? Exit at will. You think in, like, the world of a cat, a door works by just looking at it, and then someone will open it for you? They got no idea the amount of hard work that goes into it. Oh, pardon me. Still, I'm gonna try this. This is the first time we've really had an opportunity to give this a shot. We could just go. Yeah, let's go. Still got golden bombs. And that's maybe... No, that's not our second secret room. Come on now. We've already been to our second secret room for the 500th time. Okay, stop taking the world's dumbest damage. Thank you for the spirit heart, but it shouldn't have been an issue to begin with. You know, we can hold 2 trinkets. Maybe we do hold Wiggle Waggle Worm. Does it do anything for us? It's very hard to tell. I don't think it does. 30 minutes fighting Mom. What a thrill ride. I think that will probably be absolutely fine. Hoping for another familiar. Should be absolutely fine to fight Mom. Things will get harder after that. Alright, we out. Like, I don't expect the womb to be an easy time for us. Maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe we'll get super lucky. We'll have, like, the greatest Zodiac options of all time. No deal with the devil. Definitely taking the Polaroid. Polaroid invincibility could end up becoming very important for us. Our Zodiac item on this floor is, as of yet, unknown. Not Stompy, I'll tell you that much. Okay, well, we're at 31 minutes. Living in that weird purgatory between winning run and run that isn't quite there yet. We're getting there. We're lacking at this point what I would describe as, yeah, that felt like a secret room, even though it's kind of in a weird spot. Lacking what I would describe as convincing damage or HP. Either one of those. Oh, we can do diagonals there. Either one of those makes us a much stronger player in the market right now. But without those, we're kind of just... We're still on the razor's edge. Was this worth it? Sure. I mean, for a luck upgrade, I'm not gonna complain. If on a normal situation, if we had Mom's Knife and Little Brimstone, we'd be, you know, cracking jokes right now. But the reason we're not doing that is because I can't aim the fucking knives. But I think we're getting there. I mean, this floor so far has been a cakewalk relatively, so I think we're getting there. I may just be a little bit overly cautious because of the fact that you know, we were so bad for so long on this run. You know, it's like being super poor and then getting wealthy. It's better to think you're poor and be wealthy than think you're wealthy and be poor, I guess. From at least a fiscal standpoint. We got Sister Maggie, no deal with the devil. It's probably better to be overly conservative because you don't think your run is as good as it actually is than it is to be overly aggressive because you think your run is better than it actually is. Oh, we got a greed fight. Feels different without the gravitas of the music, I suppose. Sister Maggie's an okay pickup at best, of course. Ooh, extra HP, I don't mind. Okay pickup at best, but we do have it. we do have it now. It will shoot things. I'll confirm that. Probably unlikely to make a considerable difference in our run. Man, imagine if I just managed to finagle it. Oh, this floor we definitely have Gemini, by the way. If I just managed to finagle enough HP for us to pick up Rotten Baby. I believe, by the way, this won't stop the people who have already left the comments. Oh my god, when he made that mistake but still won the run, I left. I couldn't handle it anymore because I've never dealt with mild mistakes in my entire life. People. But I think we probably could have taken the Guppy item, now that I think about it. On the very first floor when we popped that Joker card, I think we could have taken it. It seemed like when we got hit walking over the spikes for Mom's Knife, we got hit before picking up the item, and as a result, that HP was the HP that was taken. So I guess we could have finagled that by just, with our HP, walking... maybe we couldn't have, I don't know. It was a different situation because of the fact that we were inside of a curse room when we popped it, but... I don't know. I'm throwing down a mea culpa, basically, and saying I may have made a mistake there. It's unlikely to be a major mistake. You know, we missed out on an item that probably would have left us with so little HP, we stand at a good chance to get killed. But it may have made an impact on this run, you know, in an Ashton Kutcher butterfly effect broad sort of causality sense, I suppose. And now we're doing really well, actually. We are. I would prefer to be doing better, but we're doing well. Probably should pop that. Mostly I'm just thankful to be alive. Pretty fly helps. Maybe I should be gracious more often. Sure, there may come a point where money equals power shows up. Without that, it's not really useful for us. I think that's kind of an interesting design space, actually, in Isaac that's still kind of left open. It'd be cool if there were more items that actually took advantage of the consumables that don't matter after a certain point of the game. Which is, at this point, is basically just money, but... like right now there's money equals power, and then there's other money sinks like you know, portable slot or magic fingers, but I think other items that correlated your money to your stats would be kind of cool. I'm not saying something as derivative as like money equals speed, money equals range, like but you know, anything that sort of took advantage of that, because we are at a point, to a certain extent they addressed this by making the Hush fight to have a shop next to it, but to a certain extent, once you get past X point in the game, money is actually a basically worthless entity for you. It would be cool if that were not the case. If there was at least a greater chance of something happening. A little unnecessary, but I'll take it nonetheless. Could get a deal with the devil here. Probably, I know I said earlier that permanent Polaroid invincibility could be important. Right now I'm thinking more along the lines of like, our survivability, our raw HP is extremely precious, so I'm unlikely to trade away HP that is easily refilled. Oh, that was such bad damage on my part. We do have a Krampus fight, kind of a good time for it because I didn't want to take a deal with the devil anyway, as just articulated. But it has to be Lump of Coal for it to be worthwhile. And it is. And it may not be worthwhile because we have Mom's Knife, but it may be worthwhile. So we're here again with decent damage and very little HP on the Cathedral. This is one of those runs where I do think that our game plan is basically live through the Cathedral and then hope for the best on the chest. This could be a secret room. Fair enough. Probably a good opportunity to pop this. Great thing about Envy is that Envy does not... This is an Envy. The great thing about Wrath is that Wrath doesn't really do projectile damage. I mean, if a troll bomb gets stuck to you, you might be in a little bit of a tight spot. But for the most part, you know, you're dealing with projectiles that are easy enough to dodge. You know, they can deny you some space sometimes, but that's about it. Almost got tagged there regardless. I don't know, maybe you try to kill Super Envy last. I've never really put too much emphasis on it. Mr. Boom, we pick it up, I guess, so it doesn't show up again, even though the most likely place for it to show up again is in a way that we can't prevent it, just a room full of, you know, wraths again. But anytime we get through a room and don't lose HP, we have to be not pleased with ourselves necessarily, but pleased with the situation. It does mean a lot. You know, every single room we don't lose a Spirit Heart on helps us out. Thank you for not being bad, Trip. That's it. Health down would have been bad too, but thank you for not being bad, Trip. Or health down. They both apply equally here. Or readily, at least. Just keep doing the, you know, the Zen Garden combing here. Ooh, almost a bad dodge. Little Brimstone. It's like the ultimate fistula destroyer. Modern medicine just hasn't figured it out yet. I'm doing like a surprising amount of accidental damage here with the mom transformation. It's like largely completely worthless, but occasionally you get a good hit in, you feel good about yourself. Ah, that was so stupid. I was just about to say there's no reason for us to take damage here, and there we go again, taking damage. We do have some HP left, so don't sweat it too much if we take damage en route to the boss. But on the boss, that becomes a little bit more problematic. We should definitely take both Spirit Hearts in, because survival is more important than anything else right now. The other option would be saving them and then hoping that, you know, if you get hit, you guarantee those Spirit Hearts coming down with you to the next floor. A little bit of a clusterfuck in there. That's okay. We're through the first phase. We're through the second phase. We do need to kill the angel fetuses. That was very lucky. I didn't mention it, but we were standing in the wrong position on the map. I couldn't really move because I was gated by the angel fetus. So, basically, we just got lucky that things didn't come back to bite us in the ass. And we're doing tons of damage. I mean, anytime we can use a box of friends, we're kind of killing it here. We're down to the next floor and still completely in limbo. But on that floor, we did pick up one Spirit Heart. Well, net. 99 bombs. Decent. Cursed Eye. Not takeable in this situation. A fly item and a speed plus range upgrade. Well, some of these are pretty good. We also got a contribution towards the fungi transformation. The mushroom transformation. I'm not a mycologist. Peter, you always play mycologist. Said. Probably the worst attributed quote to the room. Temperance. There's actually something to be said about temperance here, in that we could use it, especially if we get more HP or we have red hearts readily available, to play, relatively harmlessly get some money, possibly get some extra HP, but guaranteed get a little bit closer to our next Cambion Conception payout, right? So, even though I doubt it's gonna be the be-all, end-all for us, I think it could end up being the kind of thing that matters if we pull like a dark bum out of it or something like that. I have no idea, by the way, what our Zodiac item is on this floor. Pretty much, I'm as stumped as you guys are. With Mom's Knife, it makes it hard to see tier effects, but we could also just have Virgo, you know, longer invincibility or something. These rooms, I think, are very fair. Like, they're not going to be automatic for me, but they're not exceptionally difficult. I do think that, you know, rather than be worried about too good to use syndrome, we only pop Box of Friends on a room that seems to warrant it. And I think that for survival, that's a better situation right now. Like this long room down here, I may pop it on. We got 99 bombs as well, but yeah, we'll pop this. We got 99 bombs as well. I do sort of worry that maybe 99 bombs is, or using bombs is a little bit more dangerous than I'd like it to be. Somehow didn't get hit there. So weird how when I popped Box of Friends, it gave me Sworn Protector. Or maybe I've always had... Maybe I got Sworn Protector from Cambion Conception, so when I got hit, it popped out. And I can't remember the order in which this happened. Hey, it's our second trinket. Now we have a little speed upgrade from Goathoof. We saw that we could beat Blue Baby with 1 HP. It's certainly not the safest option, but it could be conceivable. I'm just waiting on Temperance until, you know, the time seems right. Hush is no pain in the butt anymore. Should be pretty easy. Yeah, I'm just waiting on it until, you know, maybe just before our boss fight so we know we don't need the red hearts. Oh my god, we found our boss fight. I think we're actually going to make it, which is a little surprising. Let's do some cleanup duty. Second secret room. Secret room. We got 99 bombs. Might as well use them for something, at least. Nothing. Okay. We'll just check one more back here for the secret room. We got a full charge, so we're good there. Cursed Eye still does nothing for us, so forget that. Okay, let's pop Temperance. Walk into it once. Just checking to see if we got, like, Virgo or something. Grab this. Walk into it once. Grab this. Don't walk into it. Blow it up. Sorry, Temperance. You had your chance. Alright, well, this is now, like, it's all or nothing, basically. Don't take dumb damage. You know, damage that is hard to avoid is one thing. Easily avoided damage is another thing altogether. And I think we're gonna do it. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty much set in stone for us here. Alright, well, that was extremely difficult, in my opinion. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. How's that a great deal? Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Whew. It didn't stop recording yet. You gotta give it a second. Something again. Maybe hit the button again.